Alright, howdy everyone. I told you I'd give you a howdy. I ain't no fibber. I ain't no fibber. Though I do need to emerge from the portal. Aha! Hello! It's good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. For those of you who are in the midst of it, adjacent to it, or you're aware it exists, but it's not for you, I don't know. Y'all are unique. Live your lives. But I hope that in some way, something wonderful has happened to you today. Maybe it was a random act of kindness, or today was just an okay day. And it's okay to be okay. So it is good to hang out with you all. I do have a couple things to go over, and of course, there we go. It's the man, the myth, the legend himself, me. Although, I don't think I'm allowed to be a myth or a legend until after I don't have a say in the matter. I'll postpone that honor for after that day comes. Until then, uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! 160 nice dollars?
6 boxes. Give to away. Fill the open community donor box.
Well, I guess we're going to be having a giveaway tonight, too. Let's open up Discord. Let no one say that the Heretic Trance is a fibber either. Where's my disc rod? No? Hey, there we are. Alright, this is what is going to happen. Adopt-a-thon, which is... I've retired the separate category for events. It's welcome and news. This is news. This is something that's ongoing, okay? All right, Heretic Trance. So we're going to be doing a couple things. This is full. Then you did promise. You did promise. So we have... Of course, it always does here. Hair. I need to do her. And then manually select it. Heretic Trance. Now, if you want any of these numbers, Heretic, to specifically be yours for purposes of rolling that die... Well, I guess you actually by default you get all the Tiamat entries. So there's that. Unless you want me to give away the Tiamat entry as well. So we have Heretic Trance gives 2, and then Heretic Trance gives 2. And then we have 6 going to Heretic. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or wait, I'm sorry. It was 4. It was 4 and 2 in the top off. Thank you for correcting me. 4 and 2 makes 6. So you get 6, but of the 6, 2 were to be given away. Everyone, I am SMRT. That's me. Your streamer is Smirt. I am so smart. SMRT. Pardon me. All right, let's save this. We're getting so close to the halfway point. I suppose while I have this open, a refresher on what is this. I need to be out of my office by the end of the month. I have a lot of minis from the orphanarium that have been growing as sets have come out. I need the space. So, let me sell these to you at below cost. I am putting together groups of 10 or equivalent at a time, 10 minis to go into these boxes, or they'd all be accumulated into a bigger box and shipped to be efficient. But I have a lot of these minis, from common through ultra rare, from tiny to huge. They need homes. This is a way to help me find homes for the minis. This reduces the amount of stuff I have, and it puts minis on your table. Or it gives you minis you can give to other people in your role-playing circles as well. Pardon me. Sorry, it's very dry. I think we're going to be getting some winter weather moving in, so everything is just, it's parched. I'm surprised my eyeballs aren't raisins. Yeah, heretic. In fact, that should be reflected. Let me close out Discrod. Well, why is it saying 33.6? Oh, that is saying that. I can fix it, because I was so happy from cheer shown in the channel that my finger might have slipped in some of these community calculations. So let me make sure I fix this real quick. There we go. That's a lot more reflective of what's going on. All right, so there is that. Also, if any of you out there have boosts available, I could really use 2 more boosts to the server. You get 2 free boosts if you are a Nitro subscriber. So if you use that service but you haven't directed your boosts to a server that otherwise needs them, this server does need you to help give it some boostings. I sincerely appreciate it, and you are rewarded for being a server booster, because you are not only a golden goblin because you're making this place better for others through your generosity, because it increases our bit rates for audio and video uploads and other things. That also gives you access to epic heroes. And so this is, this is PG-13. This is when I say R, it's not NSFW. It's not a hive of scum and villainy. But it's the store after dark. You know, you're allowed to mention some cuss words as long as you aren't going over the top with it, right? You can have slightly edgier humor to things like in Bardic Media here. Um, you know, clearly this is just it's Yu-Gi-Oh, a trading card game, and there's nothing else involving that. But I figured discretion's the better part of valor. It's better to put this kind of stuff in Bardic Media. Yeah, it's a soft R, not a hard R. Alright, so. I do need some boosties if you have them available. And, I'm going to show these off. These have been around for years now. The first were made in 2020, and then the other two were made in 2022. And since then, well, look, the past 4 years has been managed decline, especially in my industry. So a lot of stuff like making some, fun little Valentine cards just weren't in the budget. I hope to be able to get back to doing this, but at least for one more Valentine's Day, let's explore what we have. And I will show these off before we get to reading. So thank you to those who want to get some more boxes of minis. The Adopt-a-thon goes on. We're almost at the halfway point, which is exciting, and I'm grateful for that. And you can direct me to give them away. So tonight we have 3 boxes. Let's close out Discord. And I do have some emotes. Now, these are ones that are available to you all. These are ones that are available to you all for free. It's a subscription I pay for. So, if you had a bad day, maybe there's just times, Heretic Trance, where you come home and you do feel like an angry dragon. So there's emotes for this. There's some things that are similar to others you might have seen when play into a meme, such as this one, which has a complimentary Klublin. So that's the Blame Goblin, and then we have the Scowlblin, which is right here. Yeah, so and Heretic, so you've added at least 2. You've added at least 2, which is the Copia Leave and the Papa, and the Papa emotes. So there's these, and then because I do have some emote slots that are opening up, we have some new ones that are going to be colored in and will be going live. It does, I guess it could be seen as uppies. It's supposed to be something like this, which is more like, no, how terrible. But it does, I suppose it does come across as uppies. We have Mareni. So this is Altair, Mareni, Biddy. I think most of you know Biddy by name. Yedna. A lot of you know Awe the Store Ghost, with an oof and a smooch. Oof and a smooch. Then we have Cara Dismuth, otherwise known as Carrie. Cara Dismuth, known as Carrie. And that's a cringe. Ugh. And here she is just having an absolute blast. The Glublin with Gib, G-I-B, Gib. 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 And what could possibly fill the oversized hand of the Glublin? A gift from the prize goblin Prizzy. And for the record, at least right now in any known lore, the Glublin is the name of the creature and what it is. It's a very efficient name. And so yeah, so what fills the Gib, the oversized Gib hand of the Glublin, this greedy creature? A prize from the prize goblin. What else could hope to fill such a large hand? But an ample gift of well, if not charity, perhaps some kind of endowment. But Prizzy very much embodies the that spirit of generosity that lives here, and I hope with her effervescent attitude and the fact that there are very generous people like Heretic Trance and others in this community, it really just makes your chest swell with pride at being a part of such a wonderful community like this. Then I don't know who broke her heart, but I guess she just learned that someone stopped being her bosom buddy. And she's having a good cry and really just, someone hurt her feelings and she's just got to get it off her chest. And then lastly, it's me. Doesn't it look exactly like me? Look at that. Look at the boomer energy, right? A Soblin, yes. I am the meme. Though I don't really drink that much Monster Ultra, but I do drink a lot of zero sugar soda. So the whole like boomer juice meme, it works. And I'm fine with some self-deprecating humor because it's meant as a spice, a very wench kiss, a very wench kiss spice to do that. If I started doing that all the time, then I'd hope some of you would be worried about me. But I'm happy making fun of the fact that I may not be in my 20s. I know, I may not be in my 20s, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, I believe that's all the news that's fit to print there. Those are the announcements. We have our adopt-a-thon going strong. And yeah, we'll go from there. It's about time to read. Although I think before I read, because I greedily drank my zero sugar almond milk with zero sugar Twix flavored coffee creamer. If you want a very low carb indulgence, get some. There's a ton of flavors now that are zero carb in coffee creamers, and throw it into some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It thickens it up. Great mouthfeel. Wonderful flavors. And there's very little, if any, carbs. In fact, if you wanted to make it even sweeter, you could get a keto-friendly, like zero sugar whipped cream to go on top, or a cold foam, as it's known in a trendier form. Cold foam. Let's see. Yep. So I'm gonna take a quick break to wash this out and refill it with water because I don't want to moitalize my voice. And then we'll get comfy and we will start reading. Okay. So give me like 5 minutes. I will be right back, everyone. All right, I have returned. I am hydrated. I hope you are as well. The one last thing to point out, I won't go through them all. These were those Valentines I was talking about from 2020 and 2022. They're in the seasonal art. They have been ever since then. You're welcome to download them and enjoy them, or give them out to someone if you know someone who's a dragon appreciator. They're supposed to be kind of the campy, like middle school with a pun or something. In the grand tradition of how Valentines are, I choose you, right? But there's a lot of fun here. I love you how you are. Of course, the Drider doesn't have her legs coming out of this part, so there's things that have just developed over time. These are little time capsules also of how the mascots have shorn up over time. And also a testament to Dan the Art Man's drawing skills, as they've also evolved over time. And if you love Easter eggs and lore, these ones from 2022 have a ton of lore in them. There's a lot of backstory to the mascots here. So you're welcome to wonder about it or lead into it. Knowing what you know about Yedna, if any of you were paying attention, how might this play into Yedna's past? I suppose this is a very well-placed tip cup. She would go on to make a lot of money as an entrepreneur. But there's supposed to be a heart behind here. It's just a very well-placed tip cup. You can All right. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why uh the program like voice mod just kind of derped out there. So, okay. Thank you thank you for saying something, Heretic Trance. I appreciate it. Now, of course, as you all know, I do have a digital voice modulator if I really wanted to do something.
I can narrate and sound like a very familiar and famous narrator.
Or, I could totally talk to you like this. OMG. Like totally rude. Or maybe I can sound like a creepy doll, reading you a bedtime story.
Or I could just be me. There's only one of me, but this one of me can do many voices. All right, now where we are picking up tonight, Chapter 6, Night in a Cave, Dissension, Tanis Decides. And if the background music is too much, please let me know, okay? Please let me know. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry everyone, give me a moment. This is something that I need to attend to. Okay. So, Heretic Trance and everyone else, I want you to hold on a moment. I need to make it. It's not an emergency, but this is an urgency. I need to go. I need to pick someone up and take this person somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna need at least 20 minutes or so, I'd say. So, I am going to take the stream down so I can do this thing. I can't not do this. I'd be a terrible person if I didn't, alright? Let me do this, I will come back, and then we will read, okay? Give me some patience, Heretic Trance. We will do the giveaway tonight also, but what I need to do is more important than read. I will be back tonight to read. We'll get a couple more chapters in before I have to go offline and get some sleep because I have an early morning, okay? So, urgent, not emergency, like I should have been offline 5 minutes ago and one of you needs to hit me. I will be back as soon as I can. Hold on tight, okay?